What's up guys, the Lazy Gold Maker here. Today we're covering alchemy in Mist of Pandaria and how you can make gold with it. So this is a big profession. In some expansions this is a super profitable one because you can craft potions, flasks and other things that people use in endgame content that is just really powerful. And that they use up. Every week they drink a bunch of potions in raid and then they have to come back next week and buy more. Which means that you're always going to be selling items, which is very, very, very good. So first things first, there is one significant change that impacts the gold making potential of alchemy from Cataclysm. Cauldrons are gone, so people need to buy their own flasks. In Cataclysm, a lot of guilds would use cauldrons and people wouldn't buy as many flasks as they did before that. But in Pandaria, there's no cauldron, so people do need to buy their flasks on the auction house again, which should help out flask pricing being a little bit more profitable than it was. Now, one really important thing about alchemy is obviously that you have access to the various masteries. Transmutation, which helps your transmutes. Potion for potion crafting, and elixir mastery for elixirs and flasks. All of the masteries give you on average, 20% extra when you craft items in that category, which is really, really important. Now, if you're using Trade Skill Master to figure out what is profitable, then by default, Trade Skill Master won't know what mastery you have and won't account for your procs when it calculates the profit in this column, which we definitely want to do something about. So it's actually quite simple to change it. You simply need to go to your groups that you have your items in. You can get the alchemy group that I'm using in the video description. And then you want to pick out the subgroup that you have. So let's say we're doing potions. You need to create a new operation, crafting operation. We can just call this Potion Master or whatever. It does not matter at all what you set here. Well, it does matter if you're going to use it to restock, but the most important thing is to set this one to yes. Yes, we want to override the craft value. And then you simply multiply the entire thing by 1.2. So you add this in front. Boom. So now this one is onto the potion group. So if I reopen the window here, then potions are going to show up with more profit. So if you were paying attention earlier, the potion of the Jade Serpent was showing a 70 gold profit. Apparently someone has reset the price. Now it is a little bit higher at 81. The same for Vermin's Bite, which is showing about 1 gold profit. Potion of Mogi Power, 1 gold profit. So now we have the right data. So obviously do this to any group you have. You can also see we can also see how that's going to impact my my profits on the transmute. I'm a transmute master obviously, so then we go back to Trade Skill Master. Here we have all of the rare gems is in this group, so I'm just going to add the same operation that we just made. It's just Potion Master, but it doesn't really matter. And we're also going to add this to the group for Living Steel. And now we can see here that Living Steel is giving a 47 gold profit. Now it just updated it to 123. So obviously Transmutation Master has a very significant effect on your profits when you're doing this. Now, as far as profitable recipes go, well, as I just showed you, Living Steel for transmutes. Living Steel daily cooldown is good. Generally speaking, it is best to craft Trillium Bars yourself. You do the Ghost Iron Bar into Trillium Bar and then do the Living Steel. That's what I do. Sometimes these gem transmutes are profitable. Like right now, Celestial Dungeons just opened today. People are getting absolute tons of upgrades, so gem prices spiked up. They've not been profitable for a while, but today they are quite profitable. So we'll see how that shakes out. But it takes 1 Golden Lotus and one of the uncommon gems, and it can often be good. For flasks, obviously you have 5 flask recipes. The most important ones are going to be the strength, int, and the agility ones. They're going to be the ones that sell for most in general. As we can see here, if you don't have Flask Mastery, you have 0 shot at making money with this. With mastery, with Flask mastery, I think you're making a little bit of gold. That was what it was when I checked earlier today. We can take another look now. This is also the same operation, and should be updating prices. You can see that now we're making a small amount of gold on some of these flasks, but it's not a lot. We're looking at 6 gold profit over a 90 gold crafting cost, so this is not particularly good. Then for the potions, when I checked earlier today, we're looking at 2 to 3 gold profit for some of these. Well, right now apparently someone has reset the market for Potion of the Jade Serpent. I don't think this price is particularly real, but it is what it is. This is more what I was seeing, 1 to 3 gold profit. This is for Potion of Mogu Power, 1 gold profit over a 6 gold crafting cost, which is a lot better than the flasks or the Vermin's Bite, 1 gold profit over a 4 gold crafting cost, which is pretty good. That is a reasonable profit. That is a 20%, 25% profit margin, which is what you're looking for, and for an item that sells as fast as potions generally do. So potions are looking pretty good. They're a high volume type of item, so even if the profit margin isn't super high, as long as it's high enough that you aren't going to be losing gold on 1 or 2 expirations, then it's looking good. So I think overall with Alchemy, you can either go Potion Master and spam potions, or you go Transmute Mastery just for some lazy gold, doing the daily cooldown, and sometimes doing the transmutes for gems if you have a jewel crafter and they are profitable. For mass crafting, flasks do not seem worthwhile at all unless you are sourcing your materials significantly below market value. Then I don't think you're making a lot of gold with flasks. So that's it, guys. If you want to get in, you can jump in the video description and grab my Trade Skill Master setup. Keep in mind that you do need to add the crafting operation to get correct pricing for the specialization that you have. But I already showed you how to do that in the video, so I'm assuming you're going to be able to get that done yourself. Thanks for watching.